Update 1 on Cyclone Lam, which is currently located off the northeastern coast of the Northern Territory of Australia. Its wind speed is 50 miles per hour, its pressure is 989 millibars. The storm's intensifying at this time. Its position's 11.5 degrees south, 138.9 degrees east at 2 AM UTC on February 17th. The storm is expected to move towards the southwest generally. The forecast track is slightly uncertain at this time. The JTWC, as of 9 PM UTC, disagreeing with the Bureau of Meteorology completely with where the storm's expected to go. That might change in the next update, who knows, when they come out with theirs at 3 o'clock. But as for now, Force 13 has put out what we expect will happen. The storm will probably make landfall on the eastern coast of the top end of Australia and move inland and eventually dissipate inland in around 5 days' time. Pretty much where the warning areas are right now. Cyclone warnings extending from Cape Shield to Elcho Island, including that island, and a cyclone watch in effect from Port Roper to Maningrida, including Groote Eylandt as well. So that's the current situation there. The storm's expected to affect those areas, possibly as a Category 1 hurricane equivalent storm, possibly even stronger than that. With the way it's intensifying at the moment, not much can be ruled out. In terms of sea surface temperatures, very warm indeed at this time, around 30 degrees Celsius. This will contribute significantly perhaps to intensification over the next day or two before the storm gets too close to land areas. Now let's take a look at the wind shear as well. That's it's marginal, I suppose. It's in between two large bands of very high amounts of wind shear, but it's pretty low towards the southwest where the storm is actually headed, so that could work in its favour. You can see the storm here on this water vapour imagery. You can also see Invest 98P to the east of that as well, which could also develop into a storm in the next day or two. A moist environment around Lam. The latest satellite imagery shows you can see that huge flare-up that it had a few hours ago. It's fizzled out a little bit in the last few frames, but it could reignite at any time, I suppose. But you can certainly see the storm structure more towards the northern side of the storm, but you can even see on the left-hand side towards the west, it is affecting land areas around the warning areas right now, so certainly people will not be surprised to see this storm come in. After all, it is already influencing the weather there. As of February 17th at 2 AM UTC, Lam is the only storm in town, but we do have several other invests active. 91S near Mozambique, 90S out at sea near Diego Garcia, 96S towards the west of Australia, way out to sea though, and Invest 98P, which I already mentioned. 10 tropical storms have formed so far in 2015, 5 of those have become Category 1 hurricanes or their equivalents around the world, and 3 have become Category 3 storms with winds of 115 miles per hour plus. And it's a pretty busy start, I suppose, with 2 Category 5 storms already formed in 2015 so far, which is pretty rare. You can follow Force 13 on any of our outlets. You can visit the website force13.com for the latest news on all the goings on around the world storm-wise. Of course, the video pages will also have regular updates. YouTube, search Force 13. Also Facebook and Twitter, Force 13 on there, at Force 13 on Twitter. You can also speak to me personally on Skype, add Fool13 on there for tropical weather chat. You can also access our chat room through me, which we also have there, where you can discuss tropical weather with other storm fans. The next update on this storm will follow at 2 PM UTC. That's 11:30 local time in Australia.